Grace, it's lovely to meet you. Tell me a little bit about why you're here today.
I'm hoping you can turn my world around and make me more of a financial whiz kid and help me with my savings.
So when your money comes in, then where does it disperse to?
I ask myself that very same question as well. Yeah. Every month is different, but generally we'd have a little bit left over.
Would you call it like a rainy day fund?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes if it's all in one place, you can kind of say, oh sure, look, we'll use it for this or we'll use it for that, and maybe that wasn't the purpose for which it's intended. One of the things that I like to do is to name those accounts for a specific purpose. So by all means call the one you have the rainy day fund, but how about we call another one something like your holiday fund? You don't feel psychologically you're stealing it from what you consider is an emergency fund. So it seems to me that this next part of your life is all about you, with possibly for the first time, with children gone. So that gives you a lot of freedom.
The first thing I did when I started business back in 1990 was I got a pension, and
Fantastic.
I have been paying into
Great.
that.
And I think it's very important now, as you're coming up to this stage in life, you want to be moving your portfolio now away from stocks and shares, maybe to cash, gilts, bonds, all right? It's safer, the return won't be as good, but you won't have any of the pitfalls. And any broker will do that for you. And in most cases with pension providers, it's free. So that's a really good thing to maybe consider.
That's really good advice, because I never knew that before.
Tell me, in the last few years, how has your attitude to saving changed?
When I was single anyway, I definitely spent everything I had. And then I realised, okay, I need to grow up. So it was only really when I started saving for a house that I kind of became conscious about my savings.
How do you feel about that shift now?
I feel good, but it can be boring. I plan to, I suppose, to keep going as I am and to still continue having a healthy social life at the same time.
As a mother, you define yourself as a person who's caring for somebody else all the time, and my profession is as a nurse.
Now it's interesting how we can feel that for somebody else, but we often deny feeling that to ourselves.
And this here today is really helping me realise that you have to look after yourself, but I certainly will try to do that.
As an oncology nurse, you have really come to terms with a lot of the big things that most people aren't coming to terms with, which is uncertainty and discomfort. So many of us are striving all the time to get to that gratitude mindset. It turns out that gratitude is the biggest factor creating happiness.
I think that's really where the essence of being able to care from somebody else comes from. And then if something comes onto your lap and you want to do it, go do it and enjoy it. And hence the reason probably I'm not a great saver.
Until now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Until I picked up on my multiple tips.
You're about to be a really good saver.
Yeah.